ruffly look. So this, the edges here, and hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making a Sabrina Carpenter inspired pajama dress. I got my board, and this used to be a pajama robe, but I already used it to make a purse at some point, and this is what's left of it. So it's already cut it up and it's already been used for something, but now I'm going to use it to make the pajama dress. So what I'm going to do first is take off the sleeves, because I'm going to use these sleeves and turn them into, you know, like the ruffle princess sleeves. I wanted to have pockets, so it already has pockets here. I'm going to use these pockets because pajamas need pockets too. Then I'm going to take off the length and I'll use that to make more ruffles, because I want ruffles around the edges. I'm not following any pattern for this. I'm just looking at the dress and guessing this is how it's made and making according to how I want it. So I'll just be measuring it according to fitting me, and no pattern, just going with the flow. I made a top without a pattern before, and after you know the basics of sewing, I feel like it's easier to make something without a pattern than to follow a pattern. Like, how do you even follow a pattern? I bought a pattern like in 2020 from Etsy, and still till this day I never use that pattern because you have to print them. I don't have a printer in the house, so I brought a pattern, can't even use the pattern. It was one of those milkmaid dress patterns. I still have it. I recently discovered that I still have it. Every now and then I would think about it and wonder whatever happened to that pattern that I got that one time, and recently I found it. I got the idea to make a Sabrina Carpenter inspired dress because this was a robe I got from the vintage shop, and I was going to make pajamas with it anyway because I feel like this pattern is more fitting for pajamas than anything else or an accessory. I needed something to sew today, so this is the one. I want to try to finish the entire dress today in one day and not let it go on for many days at a time. Every time I try to make something, it goes on forever. I cut the sleeve off, but before I show the sleeves, this is what we're gonna do. So because it's a robe, it has a tie right here, and then the other ties are just right here. It doesn't make any sense on how I have it set up. So I'm gonna have to take both of these off and put one right here. That way, when I'm wearing the dress, it can cinch. But it's not even a dress, it's pajamas. So that's kind of useless, but I'll keep it anyway since they're already there. And then this is the pocket. Apparently it only has one pocket. Why would a robe have just one pocket? I don't know, but I'm not going to make another one. I'm just going to keep this pocket. I already cut it previously right here. This is how long the dress will be. These are my knees, and it's a pajama dress. So I'm going to take off the rest and just keep it up to this length. And with the extra fabric, I'm going to make ruffles to put on the edges here and all around the entire dress. If I have enough fabric, I want to put like the ruffles along here too, so ruffles all around. I'm gonna see if I can put ruffles on every edge. These are the sleeves. I might have enough ruffles left for the sleeves, but the sleeves are already naturally ruffled, so I'm just gonna add elastic to kind of gather them. Let's see how this turns out. I should probably try a flavor I haven't tried before, but today I'm gonna do lemon lime. This is not sponsored. I just recently discovered that I like olipop. Update on the dress. I got up at 8 o'clock to do this. Got started at like 9. I usually do not wake up early. I usually sleep until 11, but I wanted to finish this dress today. I just now went to the store and I got me an olipop because I know I'm gonna want an olipop later. I'm gonna be working on this for the rest of the day. When I went to get my olipop and some water, somebody paid for them. They were like, "Wow, look at you. What's a good outfit you got there?" And then I offered to pay for my items. So that was great because I was about to spend my last $5 bill. I'm gonna stand up in this chair. It used to be a robe, so it's kind of open now, but of course I'm going to fix that when I get to that. So I don't know if I want another ruffle coming down here, but the ruffle that I made, it took me an hour to make this ruffle. Making ruffles takes so long, and this ruffle is supposed to just go all the way around here. Basically the ruffle is for the bottom and it's like flowy, so it's gonna look good when I'm done. It's gonna be all flowy at the bottom with the ruffles. So the sleeves are gonna have that ruffly look, and the bottom of the dress is gonna have that ruffly look. And so I just don't know if I want some ruffles in the front right here. I think I do, because to close this up it's gonna have a seam, but I think I want a ruffle just down the middle. Is that gonna look like the Sabrina Carpenter dress? It might not, so I might not do that because it might not look similar to the Sabrina Carpenter one, and I really don't want to make another ruffle. I think I can finish this today. It's actually the next day. I just hung up this just because I just felt like hanging it up. It's one of my sun catchers. Hopefully it'll look much better when the sun comes through. Here's where we're at on the dress. Last time I needed to sew on the sleeves and the ruffles. The ruffles are on, the sleeves are on. I just have to sew this part, and I will do that as I'm sewing down the middle. But first, let's recap. I did this and then went to sleep because I got tired. It's not looking Sabrina Carpenter, probably because it's long, but I have something that looks Sabrina Carpenter. I have this. So this is going to go with it, on top of it, a whole pajama set. So like, and they match blue on blue. So what I'm gonna do now is sew down the middle. We're gonna get decor, like little ribbons. Maybe I could put a ribbon here. We'll see. I feel like it needs a little bit more something. I'm gonna put another tie on this side so it can really tie. We're almost done. So I sewed down the middle of the dress, and it just ended up looking worse. So I took those stitches out and just left it as the robe, like open dress. Is it really functional? No. But I'm wearing my other pajama dress. Let me stand here so you can see. I'm wearing my other pajama dress under it. So it looks a little bit more functional because I can't just wear it like this. And I didn't even bother to hem it. Like, we're done. But look, the ruffles look so good. And then I put this on top because this is very Sabrina Carpenter. Like, this is basically the whole fit. I should have just made this instead. Made my own of this. I mean, this could have turned out better, but I don't know. Do y'all think it was a lost cause? I I still got the pocket. I think I'll just end up making more purses with this fabric because the robe, I'm really not gonna have any use for it. I do like how I did the sleeves over here, but I think I will just be repurposing this dress, making more purses with it, more accessories. I even did my face for the thumbnail photos. I wasn't gonna, but I filmed another video and I just did my face real quick for that, so I decided to do it just for that. But what do y'all think? Is it giving Sabrina Carpenter? Probably discount. It's giving vintage, you know, that's what Sabrina Carpenter is kind of supposed to give. I don't know, I just felt like sewing and I thought this fabric was giving Sabrina Carpenter.